I'm so cold in the game.
Gorilla Mob.
Boy, what a...
This nigga say he don't
This
fuck with
nigga-
Gorilla Mob.
Boy, this nigga here wanna...
Damn.
I guess we...
All people-
I guess we...
all-
I guess we jumping off the deep end
Look,
tonight, man.
You went off the deep end. You talking about you don't fuck with Gorilla Mob.
See how you twisting my shit up already?
Man, you say you waiting on. You say
Fuck a Gorilla Mob. I want to hear an ABN album.
I mean,
nigga,
I want
you
to
don't
hear...
get no ABN album without no Gorilla Mob album.
I want to hear Trae and Ro.
And I want to hear Trey and Ro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I want to hear. See, cause I think if Ro go back to fucking with Dougie, then we gonna get that rapid fire Ro, that fast rapping Ro. You know what I'm saying? Like Ro gonna have to kind of, unless he, it's either he gonna have to bring his shit down to Dougie, as far as like stature is concerned, as far as like how they living type of shit, or he gonna have to say fuck it. And
Why
tell
would Ro-
Dougie come back up to.
I finna say, why would Ro bring his... Well, Ro don't work too hard to bring his shit down to anybody.
Hey, you know what?
And I like Smiling Ro.
Yeah, on the code.
I really like Smiling
But
Ro.
how do a smiling Ro, a millionaire Ro coexist with Dougie D on the track?
What you mean coexist?
I'm-
Just because he's smiling and got $1 million don't mean shit
talking about
sweet now.
I ain't saying I'm talking about the music, the content of the music. Because if you're gonna keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Like Ro gonna do,
Ro
and
done
like Dougie gonna do.
Even Smiling Ro keep it real. It's just a...
I want to hear what they got going on.
He
I want to
just-
hear Dougie.
He just
and,
delivered the real in a more smiling manner. Like that's Trae.
That's cool.
That's Trae. Especially now in these years, because even Trae's rap, it hasn't gotten more friendlier, but it's gotten. His rap is kind of. It's not as fast as it was. Cause Trae was always in the beat like this, in the groove, in the move like
Yeah.
this.
This nigga's the lyric impersonation.
You know what I'm
That nigga
saying?
That nigga hit Gucci impersonation
That's what it
that
is.
time.
That's what it is. DJ Nightcap, man. You talking about? You can't talk music. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Trae is. And Trae's kind of gotten a little. I want more digestible for the white person.
Man,
How about that?
Whatever.
He's got.
Whatever.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like I on the code, I ain't listening
When last time you heard some Dougie D music?
It's been some years. You know what I'm saying?
Something to
But
think
I
about.
would like to hear it.
So, I
asked myself when the last time I
All I'm
really
saying
heard
is-
a Trey album.
all I'm saying is,
I ain't listening to no Trey album. I'd be more excited to hear a Gorilla Mob.
I'm so cold in the game.
And I got love for Trey. I got love for him. I want to see him and Ro back together too. But truth of the matter is, I ain't been listening to much Trey.
why not?
Man, I just be tired of like Trey voice. Like it just be, you know what I'm saying? I just be tired of his
You don't
voice.
let my voice when I'm rapping like this in the beats in the bop in the beat in the
It
beats.
just he's so monotone that it seems like he rapping about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like he rapping about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Voice don't change.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hate on you, man. You know, Dougie D might be as close as we gonna ever get, cause
I think that motherfucker coming. Cause
Propane just sat here and told you it's probably not gonna happen.
Man, Trey be liking Dougie posts.
And so you think Dougie is the glue?
Hey, if Trey and Dougie can bridge that gap, I don't know. The thing is, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened between all of them. But if Trey and if Ro and Dougie can bridge that gap,
Hey,
I think
you
Trey and
know-
Ro can bridge the gap.
You know a motherfucker is a super fan when he'll tell you, man, Trey be liking Dougie posts. Nigga's a super fan.
Hey,
I ain't
that's
mad-
the first thing
I ain't mad
seen.
at you, dog.
That's the first thing I saw when Dougie posted that thing. Dougie was wired up too. You seen that shit?
He was lit, cause who?
Dougie was
who
wired.
gon-
Dougie said, "Ooh, bitch, I'm back." You motherfucker done fucked up and let me back
Ain't
in
mad-
this
Can you be
motherfucker.
mad at him? Shit.
Not at all. Not at all. Dougie said, "Ooh, bitch, I'm finna give me
Man.
one." You know
I
what
don't know,
I'm saying?
man. If Jeezy and Gucci can stand on the same same stage,
So you don't think that shit was fake?
no.
You think people talking about they were scripted.
I think certain parts of I think they talked about performing so icy at the end. That was it.
Yeah.
That's all I think that was pre-discussed.
And let the blows flow however they gonna flow prior to.
They didn't script no. You can't script. Keep sending them niggas at me, and I'm gonna keep putting them in the box. You can't script that.
Yeah.
That's real. They really came.
They look like you got something on your mind, like you want to say something.
They really came for that man's life. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga, they asked Kevin Hart. They say, man, you know that nigga goof troop ass nigga. They say, you know what I'm saying? They say,
goof troop.
As the nigga on the Breakfast Club, they say, man, who you think won the verses? Charlamagne say, who you think won the verse? He said, not in it. He said, and he said, it's too risky.
That was hands down the best verses ever, though.
Oh, easy.
Hands down.
Easy.
Hey, but I heard that soon as the battle was over, Gucci Man was like, man, I shouldn't have done all that disrespectful shit.
You said what now?
That Gucci said as soon as the battle was over, there's a couple stories out there that as soon as Gucci got to the car, he told his manager that he shouldn't have done all that disrespectful shit.
No shit?
Yep.
Damn.
That he shouldn't have done it.
He did that shit because he knew he ain't have enough songs.
I don't give a fuck about them songs, man. You sent the nigga to kill me. Fuck these songs.
This is not the real nigga Olympics, bro. Versus is not the real nigga Olympics, man.
You talking about
it's a music battle.
Okay, you talking
it's
about
a
versus.
Hit battle.
I'm talking about had things going your way, I wouldn't be here today to be in this versus.
Yeah.
So
shit happens.
Okay, well,
shit happens.
If shit happens, I'm finna shit on you this whole versus battle. Yeah, but I'm still here.
I think
Gucci Man and Trill, yeah. Gucci Man a little
day. Look, I think both of them niggas had like. You can look at both sides and say this nigga was weak for that and this nigga was weak for that.
Both of them was weak for doing it.
Yeah,
I think so.
Cause you know what I'm saying, like how you say, bro, like shit. If a nigga like Jesus to sit there, nigga say, oh man, he been mature and all that shit there, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine, that's dandy. But a nigga can easily look at Jesus and say, hey bro, you gonna let that shit ride? You know what I'm saying? That nigga talking down on your partner that he dying, like you gonna let this shit. But then on the other hand, somebody can look at Gucci and say, hey Gucci, that shit was kind of old, bro.
Ain't
like,
see, I disagree.
Jesus, I heard a sound bite. I'm talking about a very, very short sound bite. What he said?
I seen it. He was saying, you know, the reason why he took his stance, why he chose the upper road, and he was on some, you know, I'm a different person now. Like basically, like he can talk all that. He's trying to offend the guy I was 15 years ago, and not the guy I am today.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even in that mindset.
Bottom line, I'm not gonna let you push my buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I think niggas was trying to take Jesus, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I look at that, nigga, y'all niggas remember, bro, Jesus was not, he didn't come in the game as like no hoe. You know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the difference though, and anybody on the internet, I'm not from Georgia, I'm a Texas nigga, so I'm telling you what I know from 7 states away. So if I get something wrong, fuck you. Anyway, so as I know it is, Jeezy was a real trap nigga from Atlanta. Right?
Georgia.
No, from Atlanta, Zone 6, East Side.
Now that's Gucci.
That's what I meant to say, Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci is the real trap nigga from Atlanta, Zone 6.
Yeah.
Jeezy was a nigga who was from around, but not really from a hood.
Yeah.
And he was the nigga that BMF accepted and invested their efforts in. Hey, this the nigga we gonna pump to put our bread in right here is this nigga. So he was BMF certified, which means you couldn't be no hoe ass nigga fucking with BMF, but niggas knew Gucci because he was really in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Jeezy was the nigga that BMF was like, this our guy. And so everybody respected that. And Jeezy never been no hoe. He's proven he ain't no hoe.
Yeah.
So, but Gucci is the nigga like,
yeah,
the nigga that came from the bottom that everybody seen.
Yeah, he come up out that shit. Yeah, he came right up out of it.
Did it the independent route where Jeezy was the major label route. So, you know.
But then they say too that when Jeezy had signed that deal, that he was forced really to choose between BMF and Def Jam, basically. in a nutshell.
I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because they say,
I'm
all
not
them niggas
surprised
going
that
to jail.
Def Jam would want to separate themselves from that, and look what happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised at that. That's normal business practice.
And niggas trying to, I just don't like how, you know what I'm saying, how they can try to portray like, you know what I mean, like Jeezy. You know, I just think Gucci was out of line for sitting there 15 years later to be talking about.
Ain't no way
it's 15
you out
years
of
later,
line
though,
for that.
dog.
Dog, you try to kill me. There's no, term of.
Okay, I was talking. Check this out. I'm talking to a nigga 2 days ago, right? And we talking about the Verzuz battle shit, right? And I'm like, and don't get it misconstrued when I said it, like I'm bigging up, you know what I'm saying, killing and violence and all that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, like, Gucci, you got that body off of defending yourself.
Who cares?
Hold on, let me finish. Like, you didn't go ride down on a nigga, you know what I'm saying, on some shit that got you beating on your chest like you King Kong, like nigga see me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a self-defense body is worth more than a offensive body. You coming at me. You caught me. You caught me off guard, and I was still able to get my shit together and defend.
I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So why don't you just take that and just say, it's 15. This shit didn't happen last week, man.
You tried to
shit
kill
didn't
me.
happen last week. I get it.
That means every time you see me, you gonna know about this life, cause it's here.
And then he get different based on what you say. Then he get in the car talking about, man, I shouldn't have said all that. What he said? I shouldn't have said. Well, how you said it like he would have said it. Go ahead, do the voice. Go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's broke. It's broke right now.
What you say? I really shouldn't have did that shit. Go ahead, do the voice.
It's broke.
Have
right.
you do it. You
It's
know
broke
what I'm
right now. It's in the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that shit though, man. I don't like that shit. I think on the cool.
Man,
I think this is one of these.
Man,
I think this is one
not
of the
wrong,
topics.
dog. That nigga's not wrong.
This is one of the topics gonna be able to be talked about in hip hop for a very, 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 very long time.
That nigga's not wrong, bro. You try to take me out the game. It's fuck you for life. Every time I see you, fuck you. Fuck you. You try to kill me literally. Nah, boy. We ain't gonna never be friends.
At Verzuz,
I ain't gonna never do no fucking concert with you. You tried to kill me, nigga. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that is.
Shit.
That is how it went. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's how it went.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the
you tried
day,
to turn me into another King Von, Mo3.
Cool. That was 15 years ago, dog.
I don't care.
That was 15 years ago.
I don't care.
And just like Jesus said, man,
way.
you want me to say,
Hey,
okay, let me ask you this.
Put it this way.
More nervous walking in that motherfucker?
If someone took a loved one, let me ask you this though. If someone took a loved one from you, you still wouldn't want justice 15 years later?
I would have got justice before 15 years, probably.
You still wouldn't want it 15 years later?
It probably would have been taken care of. Just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been 15 years later.
Hey, which is one of the reasons why I think I'd have never done that concert. Because if you try to kill me,
who you think would have been more? Who you think walked in that building more paranoid?
I don't think neither one of them was paranoid.
But if you had to say, who had the most reason to be paranoid? The nigga that killed the nigga that killed this nigga partner, or the nigga partner?
I don't think neither one of them.
Who you think?
I don't.
I think Gucci had more reason to be paranoid.
Why?
Cause you killed my partner. I'm Jeezy. You killed my partner. And I call you, say, hey, come get in the building with me. You know what I'm saying? Like on some street shit. Like that nigga had more. Gucci had more reason to be paranoid. I'm with the shit because I done sent the nigga.
I've seen the videos.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen the videos of what happened after the Verzuz.
Yeah.
You know how many armed guns they had out there?
I believe.
What?
That's common sense.
Nah, you know bro. They had I seen
like a bin, like put all your guns here before you go in.
I seen a line of cars on the road talking like Bentley, Lamborghini, you know, these kind of cars. Yeah. And each car had 2 armed guards on each side.
Yeah.
Big ass army rifle shit. Niggas don't even be rapping about guns this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money out there.
Allegedly and Jeezy.
Yeah. It's a lot of money out there.
It's a lot of beef out there. It's a lot of. So what? Nothing finna happen at the Verzuz battle. So nobody was paranoid.
I guess okay.
And then I come to find out behind the camera, right behind the camera, was a fucking star-studded event. I'm talking about
Yeah.
A-list celebrities in that
was in that bitch. Swish was in that bitch. It was some people in that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. So I don't think either one of them was paranoid. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
And that even make you even.
That was too Front Street to be paranoid about anything. Anybody done anything, you would have got caught or killed that night. Period.
Damn, man, that's some wild.
That's not where you do your dirt anyway on the camera anyway. So
and they say what's the guy say? I heard Jesus say something about they went out to the after party and shit like that. Jesus say he left that motherfucker.
He said he went in there for.
He said there wasn't no mask in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good excuse to be like, nigga, I ain't finna hang out with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then this nigga went and bought a fucking brand new $3 million car.
No shit, what he bought?
Man, I don't know. I ain't no car jock, but shit, he went and bought something.
I like them whole head cars, man. Man, beef has been going on in the industry for a long time, man. Like, you know, you look back at Big and Pac, and you look back at even like the recent shit like Drake and Meek Mill, and
Go back to the early, late 70s. Rap
that shit been around for a long time, man.
forever.
Like,
But the thing about the difference is niggas used to do the shit on wax. And
Yeah.
niggas used to talk, and how you kill the nigga was beat the nigga themselves.
Yeah.
Beat the nigga with the ball.
yeah,
Now, shit, nigga beat your ass with the bullets.
yeah, the shit done really got cranked up to another level. This is the first time we done had a chance to talk about this shit since
This is the scariest
since
time in the
Mo3
world
got
to be a
killed.
rapper. Yeah.
We ain't really had no chance to
Rest in
chop
peace,
it up.
Mo3, Osama 3 lied and all that, man. Rest in peace, man.
It's a crazy, crazy time in hip hop, man. Like these youngsters ain't got no. They doing everything. Like I think on the cool, bro. It seems like everything is for clout. On the cool, you know what I'm saying? We watched this whole Mo3 beef, this Dallas shit play out right before our eyes. From Roy Lee getting killed to Yellow Beezy getting shot to Trap Boy Freddy getting shot to Mo3 getting killed. Like we watched it all play out right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece over the course of the last few years. You know what I'm saying? And 3 people done got wounded. Four celebrities.
Yeah,
4 celebrities have been
yeah.
wounded. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and well, let's say 5 now, cause Boosie, you know what I'm saying,
Boosie.
happened in Dallas. You know what I mean? It's a lot to digest. It's a lot to unpack, man. We probably ain't even got enough time to unpack
Man.
as much as we would like to.
I
You
don't
know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you heard, but since Mo3's passing, Dallas got even more dangerous.
I believe it.
It's
I believe it.
fucking crazy, dog. Like, whew. By the way, Dallas, we coming your way days December 20th to the 12th.
Good luck.
We will be
Take your shit with you.
Oh yeah, I'm taking both of them. But
Yeah, take your
but
shit.
it's gotten much worse since Mo3's passing.
But you would expect that though. You know what I'm saying? You would
Should
expect that.
though? Should you?
It's steppers out there. Clearly, niggas are stepping in the name of these
They had to bring in the
cats.
National Guard, dog.
They got some steppers. So they had to bring in them national steppers.
It's crazy, man.
The big gang.
So do you think, okay, like he said, man, you know, beef started way back in Grandmaster Cass and all them, you know what I'm saying?
That before my time.
Where hip hop started. Learn your hip hop. You know, hip hop was not fundamentally, but beef is a part of this culture.
Yeah.
It was built on beef. Shit. It was built on beef from slavery, but you know, we ain't gonna get into all that.
Yeah.
But you know, it was built on beef. So do you think we need to get rid of beef in hip hop?
I mean, I think it's impossible to get rid of beef in hip hop because beef and plexes in our society.
Look what it's gotten us though. It's gotten us a dead Mo3, a dead King Von. It's gotten us
Dead Nipsey Hussle,
a
dead
dead-
Fat Pat, a dead, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you talk about just rappers in general that have died, celebrities or
What is-
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what has it gotten us?
it ain't our fault. I had a conversation with my brother the other day, dog. Like, it don't matter about, like, we can say, what we need to do. It ain't a hip hop problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a society problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is a derivative of the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the hood. It comes from the hood.
But
You know
hip
what I'm
hop
saying?
hip hop is what we choose to make it. It don't have to be reality. Hip hop don't have to be reality. It's,
How else do young black men that don't have shit else vent?
it can be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, but just imagine how things might have been different for our hip hop artists had violence and beef not been a part of a disagreement.
Imagine how different America would be if we wouldn't have never fucked up and brought things over here.
You said beef and violence. Those are the two right there. Because in back in the day, it was beef. It was music beef. You understand what I'm saying? It was music beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas was beefing because of the music.
Yeah.
But now the shit bled into the
It's coming from society and just translating it over to the music.
To the music now.
Yeah.
And now,
it's deep into the music now.
I can't come now and say, nigga, fuck your song.
Without a nigga taking it personal.
Now nigga gonna take that whole personal and gonna come for the head.
Yeah, it's a lot different now.
Yeah,
it's a whole lot.
That's what I'm
different.
saying. I mean, when you beef now,
it's violence.
It's violence now.
Violence.
Beef equals even Biggie said, "What's beef?
Yeah.
Beef is when your moms ain't safe of in the streets."
Yeah.
That was in 97, 96. You know what I'm saying? It's violent now. Beef ain't. I have an argument. I have a disagreement with you, or we both trying to prove the same point.
Clout chasing.
I mean, you could have
a
a dance battle and clout chase at the same time, my nigga.
And the way society look like niggas might get killed over pop locking in this motherfucker.
You could have a
Hooping
dance.
Harlem, shaking
you could do a
Harlem.
dance battle on IG, and that's considered clout chasing. You doing it for the likes.
But to the point where if I say fuck your song, and I'm supposed to be a street gangster rapper, then you supposed to be a street gangster rapper, you got to come back and beat me up.
Why? Why can't I just say fuck your song?
You can, but then it's like back and forth. Fuck your.
I look at it
like
when you get to beating up.
I think
beating up.
You got different tiers of the shit. You got let me got the different tiers of the shit. You got the tier down like the underground is ready to cross over. Then you got mainstream beef. You know what I'm saying? Like mainstream or like if Drake and when Drake and Meek were going back and forth. That shit was pure entertainment. That shit was wax. You know what I'm saying?
One time, man, rest in peace.
Because there's too much money on the line.
Rest in peace, Peanut, and rest in peace, EMG Santana. Since you talking about artists that was ready to hit the next level,
Yeah.
You know, you got to look at it like this here too. No, nowadays, rap is not just about me rapping. Rap is about if I rap, I rep. My
rep
hood.
a whole. Yeah.
I rep a whole fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
So if you say fuck my song, and then you say fuck my song, you might just say
it's just
fuck
too many.
Song, but your people.
It's just too many rappers.
Your people.
That's
your
what the
people
fucking
gonna
problem
be like,
is.
Nigga, we got the nigga's nightcap back.
It's too many fucking
finna go
rappers.
down.
I mean,
it's too many rappers.
Okay, so now let me ask you this question: what would hip hop be without beef? Jay-Z and Nas, Chameleon Paul Wall,
That's beef though.
Trey and Paul Wall. I mean Trey and Zero. You know what I'm saying? All this makes hip hop so good. Jeezy and Gucci.
Right, you right though. It make it. But it make it great.
Violence.
It make it great to a certain degree if they can keep it into music. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather hear that shit play out on wax than find a nigga dead and wake up on Instagram and see a nigga. Because it seemed like even for the Gucci Mane and Jeezy shit, people was like they was on shit like, damn, you gonna sit there and let that nigga talk to you like that? Like you wanted the nigga to, like you wanted them niggas, you want to see bloodshed on Instagram live. That's what they wanted to see. Now, nigga, I want to see these niggas do music. This is a music battle, not battle of the real niggas.
At the same time, though.
It's not battle of the real niggas,
At the same time,
this
though.
This is a music
aren't
battle.
You, at
you
the
can't
same
change
time, but
the narrative of what that program is. This is a versus battle, bro. This
down.
Is, they gonna fuck up the program.
Calm down.
You know what I'm saying?
Woosah. But
listen, I don't like that
at the
shit,
same
bro.
time, no matter what you do, ain't you a real nigga first? Even when you out.
No, I'm a man first. I'm a fucking man first.
As a man, ain't you ain't finna let a nigga just talk to you any kind of way as a man.
This is entertainment, man. I didn't fall in love with Jesus' music. I fell in love with Jesus' music not because he sent some niggas to Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fell in love with Jesus' music. I love
some niggas fell in love with Jeezy because he sent some niggas to Gucci, man. Like, oh, if you sent you real, you bought it, so I'm going to listen to you.
They need a soul search then. If that's what gets you off.
You may not be wrong.
If that's what gets you off, you need a soul search.
You probably not wrong about that, dog.
You know what I'm saying? I love the music. Like you, I can understand when a motherfucker say, or when somebody say, like okay, when Pop would he'll ride by and flick off the police and he spit on the police. They had this shit on cover
but that was
Time
about
magazine.
the laws, not another black man.
Right. But I'm talking about just like something that part of the person's personality, because really on the cool when you talk about what Jesus did, that's part of his personality, right? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't fall in love with. I fell in love with Jesus' music. I fell in love with TM101. Not anything.
You know why I fell in love with Jeezy? Because his resume. No boy. Oh, you with BMF? I know about them, and I was in the business then. I knew about BMF. So when he was talking that dope, you know what you're talking about, homie. I can invest my relatability to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't that Jeezy was the best rapper or had the best fucking hooks. No, it's because I believed in what he's saying and I could relate to it.
Jesus was hard though.
He was hard, but he was never the best rapper or had the best hooks.
So who you think won the T.I. Lil Flip beef?
Damn, he out of left field.
Yeah, I'm fuck.
T.I. won the beef, but you know I'm always down with Flipster myself. But T.I. benefited the most. T.I. convinced public perception I'm the man. He's not.
Damn,
they did.
That fucked up. You feel that way?
That's how it really is.
Because on the cool, if you want to be 100, like why would you really just on that man tip like that?
Who?
T.I., why would you just on Flip Dick like that, bro? You just come, just like I came out of left field with
There was a reason.
Man, that shit wasn't.
You ain't heard the reason yet?
Man, what's the reason? And then I'm gonna rebuttal you based off what you gonna tell me what the reason is.
The rumored reason is Flip was talking to some chicks, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm the new nigga in the South," and blah. And they said,
was he wrong?
And they said T.I. Well, let me finish. And they said, well, T.I. say he the king of the South. And Flip was like,
who was big in the South, bro? Who you think had, I know you in Houston, so it gonna look different, it gonna feel different. But who you think had the biggest underground movement in the South? T.I. or Lil Flip? Lil Flip easy, bro.
T.I. didn't have an underground movement.
So how can you call yourself, how can you come out that motherfucker saying you the king of the South? You just on this, you trying to ride this man wave. You knew what he had going on in Houston. You knew he had what screwed up Flip was doing. You knew all the numbers them boys was doing independent, man.
Flip
you know them niggas was killing that shit.
Never called himself the king of the South.
He ain't had to. Because he knew who the king of the South was. You ain't gonna get at the Screw, or you gonna get at the J Prince.
But it is rumored that he was like, being braggadocious and talking to some shit to some bitches in the moment. Just, bitch, I'm the king of the South. What you mean? And they went back and told Flip. And Tip, they went back and told Tip. And Tip took that as an opportunity, as an opportunist to advance his career. And he damn sure did.
Yeah, I ain't never really been a big T.I. fan.
That's why you see it that way.
You know
I'm
what
a fan of them both, so I could look
urban,
at it.
I like some cuss off of Urban Legend, bro. But beyond that, past that,
but
from King.
Just because you're not a fan don't mean his music ain't what it is, though. Just because you're not a fan, don't mean his.
That's the classic. You know what I'm saying?
You don't sell millions and millions of records and still be dropping relevant music 15 years later unless you that fucking good. Yeah. Just because you don't like it, don't mean you're not that good.
The nigga dope, man.
So.
You can't
the nigga career, one of his career cue.
I think y'all nigga gassing that nigga.
Nah,
man.
you just hating.
That nigga. I ain't hating.
If you think we gassing, then you hating.
I'm talking about gassing the nigga like. I think T.I. did a hell of a job staying relevant, and I don't think it was completely because of his music. Yeah, on TV.
Bro, the TV's only 5 years old.
Nigga, that's. How long you act like you been in the rap game for 50 years?
T.I. been dropping music since the 90s. Yeah. Since 1990 something, he been dropping music. Fuck you mean?
All right, well, so what? So you was trap music and urban legend. That trap music what 2000?
He had two mixtapes. Stop, slow down. Let me tell you.
Oh man, y'all not gonna. I'm not finna sit here and listen to this shit today, man. I'm not in the mood for that shit.
Now
today,
you mad?
Dog.
You know what? Dog? I got beef with you, dog. You can't just get mad at shit, nigga.
That nigga had.
I'm finna make a diss song about this nigga,
dope album, bro. That nigga had that. To me, that nigga had. Paper Trail wasn't it for me. Paper Trail wasn't it for me. The same nigga that came on the internet was talking to same nigga that came.
See?
The same nigga that hold on, the same nigga that came in that motherfucker talking down on Sunshine, backdoored and made chick records. So you can't do that, man. You can't talk down on a man for making Sunshine and then you go make some women some music that cater to the women. Come on, bro, that's hypocritical, bro.
50 Cent did it.
You did that shit. That was some sucker shit, man.
50 Cent did it then.
Was the shit jamming though? Yeah, the shit was
What?
jamming.
With Sunshine? I like Sunshine.
Sunshine was banging. But
I like Sunshine.
Tip shit was hot too.
That's
Hey, let's get away and get a room on the other side of town.
That was Jazzy Fate.
Oh, get the
That was-
fuck
that
out.
was
You know
Jazzy
what?
Faye did
You know
that.
what? I am DJ
Nah, fuck
Nightcap.
that. That was Jazzy Fate
Oh, you
doing,
sound-
man.
hey, I ain't never said this to you. Like,
I sound like a hater.
boy, you sound like
I told you.
Straight up hating.
I
bro.
told
I'ma ride for that eight.
if you think we gassing,
I'm right. That's what it's about.
But the thing
Over here.
about- Nah, I get that.
You know what I'm
The thing
saying?
about it is you can't deny. good
I
music.
said I liked urban legend.
that don't mean you.
I like the
that
urban
don't-
legend.
That don't mean you qualify as not hating, dog. Cause you.
But but me saying I liked urban legend, that's the only one I really listened to.
So you need to go and listen to the other.
I'm talking about that's the one I listened to that I was like, hey, this the one for me. I heard the other shit. That's the classic album. I heard the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Would it probably some good cuts off of there? Sure. You know what I'm saying? But the one that was for me, and then I think Urban Legend, then I don't think he went up with the shit.
Up.
You talking about commercially?
Yeah.
Commercially. I'm talking about like raw street shit. Like
But-
Urban Legend was the one for me.
But then
Just like Trap, just like 10-101 was the one for me, and then Jesus shit kind of went down, even though the other shit was
I'm
good.
behind the scenes. Let me ask you this. So let me ask you this. So do you think that you can rap, make millions, and talk about the same fucking thing?
No,
Come
no.
on, bro. Your lifestyle, you gonna start seeing shit a little bit different.
That's cool. That don't mean I had to listen to it because just because I bought your last album, I got to buy your next one.
You gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. My whole thing is you saying they ain't go up.
That nigga said, I don't mean I gotta listen to it.
That's real talk. Ain't nobody forcing you to listen to that. Ain't nobody forcing you to listen to that shit. Cause I buy Urban Legend. I got to listen to King. And
That don't mean I gotta listen to it.
I gotta listen to Paper Trail because I bought this one.
You know who you looking like now?
Oh, man.
Donald Trump, nigga.
Oh
You
man.
looking like you sound like Trump.
Nah, I ain't sound like no motherfucking
Shit,
Trump.
nigga, for
I ain't
real.
sound like no motherfucker. Cause I say that because
Cause you always gave nigga card what nigga card.
Hey.
It's the first time I seen you like this, bro.
Say dog, hold his L, right?
fuck that. Fuck that.
Hold
Fuck
his
that.
L. Man.
So when the last album T.I. made,
He
it
just
was
made
like,
one. Libra go hard.
Yeah.
What?
I ain't listened to it. Bro.
See?
Because I haven't been compelled to listen to it. I haven't like the Dime Pack. Didn't he make an album called like Dime Pack or Dime some shit?
So
It was like a folded up dollar on that motherfucker.
So you just gonna keep him in the box. You ain't gonna let him explain.
He gonna keep himself in a box. Music. Fuck it. If it ain't H-Time, I ain't
Nah,
dying.
it ain't even that, man. It ain't that, bro. It's like
The nigga put out good music, bro.
I feel you, but for me, I be looking for a certain type of music.
Okay, did Flip go up? Since you talking about the two, did Flip go up? No.
From what album to what album?
Nigga, Sunshine. Whatever. Did it go up? I'm asking.
When you need qualifiers, from what album to what album?
Because I'm thinking, okay,
Either-
you talking about
either
if
he
we
went
talking about
up-
Leprechaun the Underground Legend, that was up. That was up. Leprechaun the Underground Legend, that was up. You gotta feel me. I gotta say it was up. From underground. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It was up. God damn it, it was up. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, I can't say, you know what I'm saying, it was up. You know what I mean?
What's the difference of that and T.I.?
I think the connection with T.I., I'm gonna say my connection with Flip
From H-Time,
was on his journey. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, because you seen Flip come from this.
Right. To what he had became. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different for me. And then to see a nigga try to infiltrate his shine, it really kind of was like, that shit kind of lame to me, bro. Like why you, y'all just making a rap beef.
Everybody do that, though.
He did.
You just made a rap beef,
I
bro.
do agree
Like
that
it wasn't
he
no
did.
real beef.
I do agree that he did just make a rap beef.
You just made a rap beef, bro.
I do agree.
That's the sucker shit in the music.
That's a
But when you get to the point where
Hey,
you own the labels, you have the leverage to do it versus the niggas that's in the underground.
Wait.
When you beef with a nigga on the underground, that shit will come to real life.
Wait.
It's beneficial monetarily with the labels involved.
You can't call it sucker shit if a nigga say, you know what, I feel like I need to do something about this. Just because you don't agree what he feel like he need to do something about anything. His Tip's decision to say, I'm finna go at this nigga, if he felt like he needed
clout chasing. Ha! T.I. was the first clout chaser.
Did it work? Did it work though?
Yeah, it worked.
Exactly.
He was clout chasing.
You can't get mad at a nigga for chasing the clout.
We solved the fucking problem.
Boy, you tripping,
the mystery's been solved.
You tripping.
This nigga was a clout chaser.
You know what?
He clout chased off
I am
Flip.
DJ Nightcap.
Fuck that shit. He clout chased off this nigga Flip.
And
That's
this is throwed in the game.
That's what he did. He clout chased off Flip. This nigga clout chased off of this nigga, man. That's what he did. You don't want to admit it. That's what he did. He clout chased off that nigga, man. That shit's ridiculous. The first clout chaser, T.I. Kind of sucker shit is that? Kind of sucker shit is that? I'm sick of this shit, man.